Hi, my name is Juliette and I welcome you to my space. Today we're back, or I'm back on my channel, obviously. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about not per se what the meaning of life actually is, but what is it actually about? Why do we feel so lost in it? What is your purpose maybe? And how all of those things literally just tie together into one. So this is not well, it kind of is too. You don't hear what I'm thinking, so I should say what it isn't and what it isn't, or what it is and what it isn't. It isn't really a manifestation video I wanted to say, or a law of attraction video, but it also kind of is, because this might be more philosophy to some, but I think it's just really important to not label anything. I guess this is my take on why we feel so lost nowadays, and what you can do about it if you feel lost and if you do not wish to feel lost any longer. First of all, it's a very good thing to feel lost. It means you're progressing and you are working through stuff, so you're not stuck in the same thing. It also really feels really good, obviously, to feel or to know that you are in the right place. And feeling lost can feel, I guess feeling lost isn't bad on its own, but the feelings of despair and loneliness that it brings with it, those are the things that kind of suck. I think that nowadays most of us feel lost because we are on our phones a lot. We are constantly filling our mind with a lot of stuff, and it's important to know or to take note or to kind of maybe not do that as much, because your mind is like a computer, right? Your mind is like a computer, so it swallows everything. You don't kind of know what affects, even if it's supposedly something positive or informative, like maybe the news. It could have a negative effect on you. It could trigger some type of emotion within you that you are not even aware of, that it's been laying dormant within you. So it's important to know what you're filling your mind with. And because we compare ourselves a lot on social media, we feel as if we're not worthy and we should live this life and then we'll be happy, which is the greatest mirage. That's the first word my mind comes up with. It is not real. It's like you're constantly just seeking something that isn't within you. You're constantly seeking to not be lost. You're constantly seeking happiness. You're constantly seeking pleasure, to fill some type of hole that is within you that you cannot fill with outer things. You should fill it with you. So I guess this video isn't about why people are lost, because that wouldn't matter, right? That's also a very good thing to realize, is that you could get to the root cause of all of your problems, and you could have a bit more of an understanding why you have those problems, or in this case why you feel lost, but it won't actually solve the problems. And that's not because you are doing a wrong thing per se, but it's more that you're focusing on the wrong thing. So your mind, whatever you focus on, is energy. It's the basic rule of the law of attraction. Your focus is what attracts things into your experience. Even if you say no to that thing, you still attract it, because you're still saying something to that thing. But as I said, it's not as good of a thing to focus on why you have those problems. It's a good thing to focus on the solution. But to get to one point from a very sad point, so from point A to point Z, is almost impossible, and it feels really unnatural, and then you get bombarded with beliefs about why you don't have that. So maybe you want a lot of money, but you don't have a lot of money right now. You're broke and you actually have a lot of bills to pay. When you say, well, I'm a millionaire, Juliette told me to focus on the good thing, on the thing that I want. When you say I'm a millionaire, all of the things and the beliefs that you hold of lack, because most of us are brought up with beliefs of lack, money doesn't grow on trees and stuff. You get bombarded by those because your mind is like a computer, so it swallowed all of those beliefs. It now believes it even less, because, well, you say you're a millionaire, but you look at your 3D, you're not a fucking millionaire. So I guess we feel lost a lot these days. It's because a lot of things, actually, and it's unique per person. I cannot just say this to you and you will have 100% of a blueprint for your life that you can follow, and then your life will be magically fixed. There's not a potion or a magical elixir for just everybody. The reason why you feel lost ties together with the reason why you're here. Because without feeling lost, there wouldn't be much of a story to live, would there? We all want these perfect lives, and I get it. I really get it. But we forget the main reason, probably, why we've come to this earth. Even if everything else, like your purpose and stuff, falls away, all those things aren't here anymore. The thing that remains without it being, or without thinking anything about the experiences, because there's a lot of negativity everywhere happening, we're here to experience. We're here to experience all of Earth's things. Probably. As I said, I didn't say this, but I'm not certain, you know? But some of us experience disease for a long period of time. Some of us go to jail. Some of us are really rich but really unhappy. Some of us have drug addiction. Some of us have 40 children, and some of us stay alone forever. The point here is, or the point I'm trying to make here is, we feel lost because we keep being focused on being lost. And I guess that's how the cycle or the philosophy side of things ties together with the law of attraction side of things. Your feeling of lostness, your feeling of loneliness, it's attracted to you. And it is something that it can be fixed if you choose to focus on what is actually important. Because I'm still a firm believer of aggressively affirming, telling the story that you want, not the story that you have, and getting your dream life. But once you get that dream life, you will want other things. You will want maybe more of that. You will want another spouse, maybe the partner the specific person that you have attracted isn't what you thought it would be. You will want something different, so you're not happy now. What does it matter when you achieve the thing or you attract the thing that you want and you're still unhappy? Then the thing won't matter. It doesn't really matter in what kind of situation you are now. There are people fighting in wars that are happier than you, maybe going to school and being depressed. It really does not matter what situation you are in. You will always feel lost. It's just like being bored, right? Oh, I'm so bored right now. I'm so bored. I don't know what to do. I'm bored, blah, blah, blah. I need something to distract me, or otherwise I am bored. Then you will always feel bored. It doesn't matter what thing distracts you. If the thing is gone, you will feel bored again. It doesn't matter what kind of things you attain. If you keep feeling lost, if you keep feeling unsatisfied, you will never attain the feeling that you're craving. And this is the beautiful paradox of this world, because this world is full of paradoxes, is when you are happy where you are, you will get to the place that you want, and it will feel like this natural shift that just happens. You don't have to feel unhappy with where you are now in order to get where you want to be. You can feel happy because that will attract what you want. That is the paradox. Get happy where you are now. Completely just let the feelings of being lost just dissipate by accepting them and surrendering to the present eternal moment. And then you will get everything that you want, because we're here to experience all of those things. We are supposed to feel lost. We're supposed to feel like we don't know where we're going, because that's the fun of it. When you don't have maybe a lot of money and then you get this beautiful job position somewhere and the money is great and the people are great, you will be so proud of yourself that you have achieved that by maybe even going to school or working really hard to get it. And it will feel nice because you have actually done something for it. Or maybe when you go through all of these emotions and you're depressed, you're anxious when you're growing up, and then you do something that you really love and it gets blown up and you're successful. The beauty of it is that it feels great because you once didn't have it. It feels special because you're not used to it. And I think that a lot of people forget that you're not supposed to struggle. That's not the thing. That's not the thing. I'm not saying like you should work hard and then you will get it, you know. You can literally just do nothing and still get what you want. I think that most of us, I think in Dutch if you're saying elk huisje heeft een kruisje. So every single house has something that sucks, you know. When you talk to people and you're like, oh, how are you doing? Like 9 out of 10, they have been through some kind of disease or mental health problems. There's something for everyone. But there's no one that is perfect. Everyone has suffered. As I said, I'm not saying that you should suffer for you to have it, but still saying that everyone has. So instead of putting so much pressure on achieving this picture perfect life that you've laid out for yourself, I'm not saying that the picture perfect life is bad. I'm saying the pressure that you put on it the pressure of I will be happy once I get it, which still keeps you in a state of once I get it. So you're saying vibrationally, you're saying I don't have it, because you're saying once I get it I will be happy. The pressure that you put on that, that's the thing that is wrong. And that's also the thing that's actually keeping the dream life from being unachievable, from not being here right now. That's the thing, that's the secret of this whole thing. And as I said before, I'm not saying that you should feel happy now if that doesn't feel natural to you. Just go to the next step. Just say, well, if you can't even say like where I am at is okay, just say I am okay. I am okay. I'm healthy. Oh wow, I have 2 feet that I can walk on. I still have my limbs. I can see. Like, I'm not blind. I'm not deaf. I'm not anything. I'm healthy. I am an average. I'm a healthy person. I don't look that bad. I think I'm pretty. You know, you actually do have a lot going for you. You actually do. But you keep being focused on the wrong thing. So your mind is like, it's like when you say, I will only see red shoes, right? Well, you will see a lot of red shoes when you walk out of the house next time. That your mind is like programmed to make it see what you want it to see. So when you keep being focused on negative things, of things that you don't have, then you're kind of forgetting the things that you actually do have. Maybe you have a loving family, a really nice sibling. Maybe you go on a lot of fun trips together, but you are unable to enjoy them because you still are being focused on the wrong things. We feel lost because we're focused on the wrong things. We're focused on the things that we don't have, so we keep attracting things we don't have. And as I said in a lot of my videos, like, I am not immune to this. I am just only literally, this week has been the first week that I actually have some momentum of positive thinking. That I go to my job, which is not my dream job, and I actually like it there. That I like hanging out with friends that usually I would be a little bit anxious in my mind. I would be like restless, and a lot of people say that I come across as I'm more calm to them because I feel more calm within myself, because I know now that it does not matter what your situation is. You can still be really unhappy in it. So I took the pressure off of having to attain a certain type of thing in order to feel the happiness. I took it off. I also took away the pressure of other people's opinions and let me just fully express who I am, because I am worthy. I am allowed to do anything that I want. So with that mix of taking off the pressure and just being happy where I'm at, no matter where I am, because also you could die any given moment. I could have a heart attack right now. I could slip on the floor and break my neck. And what if I was severely unhappy before that happened? Like, I wouldn't forgive myself, so I want to be happy every single moment. And because also mixed with I am a worthy person. I love my body. I've been aggressively affirming with like, I love my body. I love the way my body looks. I've been listening to a lot of subliminals and saying like, or glow up subliminals and a healthy body subliminals, just like to get those affirmations in my mind. And when a thought pops up, because I was just doing a video where I was putting on outfits and I saw myself in the mirror a couple of times, and then my mind, which was used to being focused on the negative things about my body, I only focused on the positive things and the things that I liked. And then the negative things just they don't exist anymore. They do not have a chance to get through anymore. All the thoughts that I had previously had, that I had accepted in my mind, negative thoughts, they don't even slip by my awareness anymore. I just catch them really in time. I do not identify with them. And I do have the occasional slip up, maybe, where I get dragged in a loop of thoughts. But that's okay, and it happens. I'm literally rewiring my brain. As I said, so should you, because your brain is a computer. Your brain swallows information. Really honest truth here is that for the past months, okay, and I mean my past life, I have been severely unhappy. Right now I can say I am happy. I am fine, because I'm so done of being used to having negative thoughts and accepting those as if that is me. That is not me. The me that is me is saying, I want my beautiful life. I deserve a beautiful life. I deserve to feel good. In the mirror, I see a body, which I love right now. I love my body. I can actually say that I love my body right now. Used to be I couldn't even look in the mirror and I would have panic attacks. And I just said that your past does not matter. It does not matter where the problems come from. It can sometimes bring you clarity, which is fine, but do not let it be your identity if you wish to change that. Just say this, okay? So in the past, I was, or not me, some other person called Juliette, because this is not part of my identity anymore. She was depressed, anxious, suicidal, had fear of going out of the streets, social anxiety. She would have panic attacks in dressing rooms. She hated her body, sometimes, or a lot of times, just looking in the mirror and crying. Ashamed of just putting some type of outfit on. There's a lot of specific things that are just overthrown, I guess, with shame, guilt, depression, and loneliness. That's who this person used to be. That is the past of a person. Right now, the person that used to identify with those things is happy. Just like the children screaming out. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but if it did, yeah, she's happy. And now kind of, it doesn't sound good. But I am happy, okay? I love my body. I love my life. There's happiness everywhere that I look. I'm grateful for all of it. I'm growing so much every single day. I love what I am doing. There's not a bad thing happening because I choose to not base my identity of the things that are around me. I choose to pick something that I want, believe that, say it out loud, write it down, tell the story to people, be delusional if you want to say it to me. I choose that because I deserve that. But I do not still let those things govern how I feel. Because how I feel right now, as I said, I could die any given moment. How I feel right now is important, which is happy, which is content, which is whole, which is healthy, which is being focused on love. Just no pressure. So why do people feel lost? Because they focused on the wrong thing. And they have been focusing on the wrong thing of their lives. And how do you not feel lost anymore? You start focusing on the good thing. And you all do it by looking what's inside of you. That consciousness that is inside of you, that is inside of everyone. And that consciousness will always live. It knows it cannot die. It knows it's here forever. And it knows that it's positive. And it's full of love, full of light. And deserving of a chance to live happily ever after. Okay, I do believe that there are like, you can live happily ever after. Why not? Like, why not? Why should you struggle, you know? That was the video, which I didn't really know what I wanted to say when I was starting this, but I hope you enjoyed watching. Know that if you struggle with finding that thing that is inside of you, I have a website called newintuitiveyou.com. You can buy a course there, but there's also a lot of cool places. There's a lot of pages to explore, and check it out if you want to. Well, thank you so much for watching. I know I've already said it, but I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.